Alright people, so we have this interior, just a quick overview of the interior here, so you can see just how dirty this thing is. So we're going to get all of that completely cleaned up. Ooh, I gotta replace this door seal. That's good to know. Okay, cool. So yeah, you can really see the extent here of just how filthy this thing is. Yeah, it's got some mildew here and there. Oh. That's not too bad. That's pretty gnarly. Oof, yeah, this side is pretty icky. Holy moly. So let's clean that up for sure. Oof, yeah. Whew. Okay, and this is the door where the window is cracked. Ooh, we got ants big time. Shoo. Look at this. Holy moly. Yeah, so we're gonna have to get this. Ew, yeah, that seatbelt is pretty icky. But thankfully the headliner didn't get it, so it's just a matter of getting through here and cleaning this all up. So there you have it, there's your before. And this door is locked and it will not unlock. It does not want to open from the inside, so I'm not sure yet how I'm gonna get that open. We'll have to figure that out. Cross that bridge when we come with it, or come to it. So yeah, cool. Thanks for joining for the tour part. So we're gonna get into cleaning this thing up and get started on that. Ow! All right, battery's gonna die, but we're gonna do some cleanup. First cleanup in several years. This is gonna make my battery die so much faster, but you guys will actually see a little better here. Contours. Oh, so good. Who actually uses an ashtray as an ashtray anymore? Fucking gross, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one to clean, but we're getting there. You can see already, so much better. Phone calls. Oh yeah, so much better. Trying to get this crap up in here. So if you take this guy, you can get this crap up to the out of it. Yummy. So you see that? That's always, yeah. Yeah. Yummy. So much better so far. I do a lot more cleaning, but that's a good start. For sure. Okay, moving to the other side. Woo! Ooh, man. Okie dokie. Yoy. Move shit out of the way for a moment. Yeah. Yeah, this is a bad one right here. Woo! Looks like the passenger was a lot dirtier than the driver was. Goodness. Big bolts first off. Surface. It actually looks like it got wet or anything, thankfully. If it did, it hasn't. Oh yeah, it definitely got wet in here at one point. Footwell probably. For the drains in the corner over there. There's drains in the upper parts of the cowl. They'll plug up with debris, and if you don't get them cleared, they will cause it to leak into the inside of the car. So that's probably what we're looking at here. Oh, this seat works. Oh, it comes right forward. Okay, so I can go back. Glass, look at that, interesting. So I wonder if this thing was in an accident at some point. Maybe not a reported accident, and it went and got fixed or something. Interesting. Jeez. Like I said, one of the back already looking way better than it was. Definitely needs a lot more detailing, but I can't get that door open, so I'm gonna crawl across there and get all that. I can't really give you much of a look here, best I can, so you can see what that looks like ahead of time, and then we'll come right back. Hit it again, or hit it with the vacuum, get that mat out of there, get our garbage out and all that stuff. I gotta take this entire back seat out in order to get that door open. So I said we're gonna come back for that. Heh, I went up 1% in battery life. That's funny. Okay. Woo! Yeah, not too shabby. Okay, so we're gonna change batteries, and then we'll get over there and start doing that other side. And then we will work on wiping down all these door panels and trying to get all this mildew off everything. Okay, to do a little bit of spot testing on this stuff. See if it comes off relatively easy or what. So I got some just basic Clorox wipes, and we're gonna give her a shot with the old Clorox wipes and just see what happens here. And then I gotta go over with an actual interior detail here. Smoke cigarettes or something. Somebody's smoking up in this thing, and oh shit out of this thing. Okay, let's go. So this is where Clorox wipes feel like you're starting to get rid of it. Feel that mold. Feel that sort of mildew. And then the actual mildew layer. So we can source of that shine. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, so much better. Dirty. Okay, now we're gonna see if we can get the whole back of this thing is because they're all mildewy. Seatbelts are gonna be a whole nother thing. But look how well that one came out, considering that was absolutely caked. Okay. So yeah, so far, so much better. Ooh, I gotta get that other door panel and such, but we gotta work our way there. But slowly but surely, I haven't even got, again, hardly anything other than just a quick wipe down. Oh man, sketchy. Oh, it's not bad. Cool. I was figuring that might be absolutely stuck full of crap. Cool. They're still good. Sounds good. Okay. Cool. So let's oh man, I really need to get over and get that seat, but let's, I guess, do the top of these seats. Just finish out these seats and such. Alright, let's get those back seats. The rest of the way. Alrighty. Well, phase one, 100 times better already. That is much better. Okay, so let's see if I can get you a spot where we can see what's going on over here. Okie dokie. Oh my goodness. Sketchiness. Geez, lots of weed container things. Oh, this fucking person must have been like a diabetic or something. I can only imagine with that many weird little hypodermic needle ends floating around. I've ousted a couple of dollars worth of change out of this thing so far. Kind of crazy. Oinkies. So there's probably the biggest culprit of the ants. Just whatever the hell is spilled back here. There's food right there too. Oh, so much change. It's a little freaky getting it out of here. I don't know if I want to do that. Grab something. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use this little swabby guy. No, I don't have to put my fingers in there because I could potentially get poked by something. And I'm not really trying to end up with some fucking weird communicable disease, but I don't think that's the case. I think this guy's probably diabetic. If you know what those are, you've seen them before, let me know in the comments. I'm curious to see if you know what the hell I'm looking at. Or what we're looking at here, I don't understand it. But I imagine it's a medical thing. Yeah, come here. I do not, however, want them floating around. Don't need to reach down there to get something really quick and get poked. Oh, found the ants. That's what they were after. Is this goddamn fucking crap down here? Piece of food or some shit. There's more glass. See, I think that's a diabetic test strip thing right there. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure it is. Oh my gosh. Macaroni back here. Alright, so much better. No, way better. Oh, okay. So there's your after. There's your round one basic clean. So much better. Whew. So door panel is much more. Door panels are cleaned up. Seats are all cleaned up. Floor is all cleaned up. Yeah, it's so much better. Okay, round one, basic detail. I'm still gonna get the back of the seats, but yeah, so much better already. Okay, so front seats. And then we took a look at these. So we're gonna get in here and get started on all this nastiness. Alright, let's get it. So, all this has got to go. sure this thing even has the lumbar squeezies too. That's so cool. Yep. Oh, that's so cool. Love that. Oh yeah, so much better. Look at that. Look at it. So much better. Okay. Cool. Alright. Cool. So started doing the door jam a little bit here. Seat's looking a lot better. A lot better. So that's round one. I gotta do the back of it, and we gotta do the console. Well, they're literally the dash, everything. This door panel is probably next. It's pretty icky. I should move on to anything else until we do the door panel. Wow, that's gonna take so much cleaning, holy crap. Can at least get a good start on it though. Okay, so got that side pretty well wiped out. The dash a little bit, door panel. Again, just get the mildew off. Okay, next side. Yeah, this is your finishing look there. Not too shabby. Okay. Whoops. Okie dokie. Hang on, seat. Whew. It's filthy. Oh, there's ashes too. Whew. All right. So much better. Oh, there's a seat anyway. That steering wheel's coming up next, and so is the door panel over here, but oh, so much better. Okay. Break time. Really hot. Okay, let the cleansing begin. Let's see what we can do with this thing. So we're going to do all this nastiness. And again, just the best that we can with what we have for the moment. And we'll come back and do it again with some deeper dive tools here. This is just really me trying to get the basics covered here. And see what I can do for cleaning up the nasties. Okay, so that's a dirty door frame. Okay, so interior, so much better. Again, this is only level 1, but just to give you an idea again, the seat turned out quite nice. So I'm gonna have to go through the console again for sure, but man, so much better without all that mildew over. And it was really only just mildew, like literally surface level mildew. So that's cool. It didn't like compromise anything. Oh, that much better. So minus the mildew. So next is going to be this kind of stuff. All the crusties, the door jambs, like very dirty. And then we'll get back in there and yeah, do the treatment stuff on the rest of this interior. But man, it looks 100 times better than it did already. Yeah, as you can see, this goes on the seat down here. With the majority, again, of the mildew off everything. Oh, there's a bug of some sort up there. Oh, it's a little moth or something, but yeah. Looking alright. Not bad at all. And again, I gotta go through everything again with a fine tooth comb. Way better with some actual chemical, but excellent start. So there you have it. That's round one. Just a basic clean on that thing. Again, not much more than basic, but primarily just Clorox wipes and elbow grease. So thanks for joining me for that part. Again, make sure to stay tuned for the rest of this video series. We're gonna be doing some stuff on a bunch of different areas of this car. So if you're just tuning into this project, definitely check out some of the other videos on this build. And if there aren't any out yet, stay tuned because they'll be out soon. All right, thanks for joining us.